60 years ago, hundreds of thousands of peaceful protesters in the National Mall in Washington, D.C. demanded equal rights, economic justice, and an end to discrimination and segregation. The historic gathering known as the March on Washington became a pivotal moment in the country's civil rights movement.
And among the many people marching on that day was a Sacramento man whose activism began in his home state of Mississippi. Here's CBS 13's Shante Passmore with his history.
Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring.
Eugene Spencer vividly remembers that day, the year 1963. The U.S. Air Force veteran born in Claiborne County, Mississippi, just completed his doctoral degree in dentistry at Howard University.
I had no idea that there would be so many people there. It was just amazing to see that many people together.
Newly married and commissioned to report back to the segregated South, the assassination of his college friend and civil rights activist Medgar Evers lit a fire from within.
Medgar was assassinated, and I felt obligated to attend the March on Washington, D.C.
Spencer met Evers and his wife Merle while attending Alcorn State University. They quickly became friends. Evers would leave a lasting impression on his life.
And he was just a great person, and he instilled in us to be successful and to carry out those things that we felt that was good for humanity.
Spencer now finding himself among the sea of people marching to the Lincoln Memorial.
I was surprised to the extent when I looked back down Connecticut Avenue and I saw thousands of people. I had no idea that it would be this great and that it would serve such as an impact upon the community.
In the years before the March on Washington, Spencer would face unsurmountable challenges, from living in poverty, attending segregated schools, drinking from segregated water fountains, forced to stand at end of passenger trains, and getting assaulted by a white police officer and thrown in jail. Spencer credits his father, a reverend and sharecropper, for his guiding principles that kept him alive.
My father used to say, "No one can take an education away from you."
And his mother kept him grounded and focused. After completing his work at Gunter Air Force Base in Montgomery, Alabama, he chose Sacramento for his final military assignment. Now practicing dentistry, as his family grew in size, so did his activism. Spencer and his colleagues became founding members of the Urban League in Sacramento. He provided better opportunities for the African American communities.
Even if you are oppressed, if you apply yourself, and if you have a future, and if you have visions, one can uplift himself. As Martin Luther King said, peace is love.
We'll be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty.
Remarkable there. In 2016, Dr. Spencer released his memoir, Mississippi Born, California Bound. He's now working on a second book. And tomorrow at 5, we will bring you the story of another Californian who also marched on Washington. And this Friday at 6:30, we're bringing you a special hour-long report on the March on Washington. You can watch it live on our stream. Just go to cbssacramento.com.